Welcome to the Sylvia Show. How is everybody doing today? This is Women's History Month, and we are celebrating women that God just dropped in my heart when I got this picture of doing the whole month of the Sylvia Show of celebrating women. And so our guest today is somebody dropped in my heart. I reached out to them and they said, yes, I'm available. So I'm excited. I know her. She's actually a fellow realtor, and she has her own business. She's an entrepreneur to the 10th, whatever. She is just this girl. I just watched this girl, and I'm like, wow, she's amazing. Again, I just feel like I was supposed to highlight these women, and so I'm going to bring her on right now because we are going to get right into it. And as I say, we are fellow realtors, and she was like, Sylvia, I got a client that wants me to show them a house, and she already got this schedule. And y'all, that's how it happened with us as real estate agents. We be like going about doing what we know we're supposed to be doing for that day, and here comes a client, right, Rumela? So,
yeah.
Welcome, Rumela, to our to the Sylvia Show as we celebrate Women's History Month. And as I said earlier, she is a fellow realtor. Let me get my words together. And these women are coming on to share their story. And my whole heart and goal is that another woman would be encouraged by these women that we brought on this month. This is the last Friday. I do the show every Friday at 1:30. I try to, but doing Women's History Month, I've been able to do it every Friday. Yay. And yeah. And so Rumela, again, she's an amazing woman. She's doing a lot of stuff as I watch her on social media. I know that you just got married in Hawaii, right?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Congratulations.
My sweetheart.
High school? Did you say high school?
Middle school, actually. Middle school.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Y'all. So how long y'all been together?
Well, when you're in middle school, it's like, puppy love. It wasn't anything too serious, but we remained friends throughout the years. And about 9-10 years ago, we reconnected and on that level and decided to take the friendship to the next level.
Wow, that's great. That's great. That's amazing. And you went to a very exotic place. Actually, we went. Our honeymoon was in Maui.
Ooh.
Yeah, beautiful. And before that, before I started dating my husband, I went on a business trip to Waikiki Beach. So I've been to Hawaii twice. It's a very exotic place. I always say to people, everybody should go at least once with somebody that you love. Mm-hmm. If not, if you can't find anybody you love, then just go by yourself. But everybody should go. It's such an exotic place. And that was almost 24 years ago that we went on our honeymoon. So when I saw you, I'm like, wow, they just loving that because it's a beautiful time. It really is.
Yeah, we stayed in Waikiki.
Okay.
And we we went to Kahala Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Our ceremony. It was just the two of us. It was just something that we wanted to do for ourselves. And it was our anniversary on Valentine's Day because he asked me to be his girlfriend, sometime, a long time ago. It just made sense. And it was unplanned, but we had the trip planned.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, yeah, it just makes sense to just let's do this. And yeah, we did.
Wow. Well, you are a newlywed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And may you be blessed with many, many, many years of marriage. And so I'm going to get started with, so you have your business, and I didn't even know you were a fellow realtor until I think I joined the Black Caucus. I think that's when I found out. And you pulled up on a motorcycle. I'm like, this girl, what is this girl doing? So y'all, she know how to drive. She got a motorcycle. She know how to drive. It's like, I see you as somebody just like, I want to do that. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
My next adventure is going to be learning how to fly a plane.
Yeah, definitely. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, of course you're gonna learn how to fly a plane. And you will. I know you will, because I'm like, okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind learning how to ride a motorcycle, but I'm too scared. I'm scared, you know? But there you are pulling up on the motorcycle at I think it was Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
And but besides being a real estate agent, I know you're your mom, your wife,
Yeah.
business owner. And I cannot pronounce the name of your business. Maybe I can, but could you pronounce the name of your business and tell us a little bit about your business?
Absolutely. So Conversant's Business Solutions, I started in July of 2015, where when I saw that there was a need for administrative support for small to medium-sized businesses in our community. And within the first year, I expanded my services and started working nationally, working with clients in Canada and Vegas and did I say California or did I say Canada? I don't remember.
You did. You say Canada.
Oh, yep, Canada, California. So so I've been working with businesses all over the country and in parts of Canada. And when I just my thing is my background is in business administration. So I took my skills of like marketing, customer service, business development, and I decided to use those skills that I learned and went to school for and help small businesses locally and all over the country. And within my first week, I signed on my first 5 clients.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Don't get me wrong. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. You got to be dedicated to your craft and really put the work in. Some people are like, oh, you got a little side hustle or your little business. Nothing you're doing is little, right? It's an opportunity that I saw and then I business, which in turn helps serve businesses in the community because it's all about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And I've always preached about entrepreneurship, especially within our community. You should be owning something that's yours.
Yes. Yes.
So if there's any way I can help, if you are a business owner that's looking to expand or grow, or just you're strained because you're a one-woman show or one-man show, you can outsource your administrative needs to us. We are a full service administrative support and consultancy firm. We provide marketing support, social media management, bookkeeping. We've even expanded and started providing, we will, help you create your LLC, PLLCs, and nonprofits. And for some clients, not all, I don't really like to promote this, but we also help with credit repair. If you are a small business owner that's looking to get some kind of fund, you have to fix your personal credit before you get in front of that lender. And then we'll this plan for you. We had multiple business owners come to us saying, hey, I want to start a business. I have some money. We've opened up liquor stores, churches.
Hold on. My camera just fell, girl.
Oh, yeah, that's all good.
This is the second time this will happen to me. I got to get a better camera. Keep talking. Keep talking.
I gotta go on Amazon and get you the stand. I have like this little stand.
Right.
It's like a couple dollars.
You know what? I do have a stand, but when I'm doing interviews or by myself, I like this. It's the one you sit on top of your laptop.
Oh, okay.
So the stand, it opens, like it puts more behind me, and I like the closeness when I'm doing something like this. So I do need to get a better one that doesn't happen, but it happened at my last interview, but that's okay. It's all good. I'm my own producer. I have to do everything, so it is what it is. But it didn't look that bad. You were still on the screen.
Right. You'll be one of the clients I'll be working with, right? Because you are a one-woman show. You doing your thing too, Miss Sylvia.
Hey, I gotta do me. I gotta do what is in my heart. And I do a lot. As you do too. You were recently doing a women's breakfast, I think, right? A networking.
So we sponsored the My Sister's Keeper tea party brunch that took place last Saturday. And the organization is Above.
Okay.
didn't really know too much about the organization, but when I saw it pop up on my news feed, I was like, how can I help support this sister? How can I support this woman in business? And the fact that one of the speakers, the keynote speaker, was Miss Pauline. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be a sponsor. Let me give me a table. I didn't even know who was gonna come, and I said, ladies, I have a table. Let's get dressed up and have some tea.
Yes.
We pulled up and showed out, and we had an amazing time.
Wow.
The event was absolutely beautiful. The keynote speaker had some good nuggets to share. Some takeaways for me was, especially in our Black community, women being in business, we have to support each other.
Yeah.
Our dollars, our Black dollars are like, it's the highest circulation, right? Like, we put in a lot of money in an economy, but I don't feel as though we're putting that same energy into these small businesses within our community.
Right.
And that's the takeaway from me there. So I have always, just when I see another woman in business, another Black woman in business, I'm always going to be there to support, because we need each other as a community.
I like that. That is a great thing to like keep before you and keep that in mind, because I'm a business owner, you're a business owner. We know other women that are business owners. And so, yeah, we need to have that more of that mindset of, okay, when you see another woman in business, especially when she looks like you, then what can you do to support her? And, I feel like this is a way to even expose other women business owners by getting this thing in my heart to bring yourself and the other ladies on this month. And they've all been business owners. The ones that they have their own business, or they're in some form of leadership.
Yes.
And so why don't we because I know that we're
speaking of leadership too, I don't know if you have this in your notes yet, but I also was recently appointed director for the Urban League's Rock Women's Business Center.
Yes.
So I'm super excited about that, because that program is powered by the SBA, and its mission is pretty much to provide support to the underserved community. So women that's in business that's either looking to get started or is looking to grow an existing business,
right?
Provide free training, free workshops, and free business one-on-one business coaching. So I'm super excited to be in partnership with the Urban League of Rochester and running that department. And I'm very excited for what's to come for 2024 as the new director.
Well, you know what? I actually, Rumela, I actually did a class there under the previous person that was in charge.
She got promoted.
Okay, great for her. I was wondering what happened to her. But yeah, I did actually 2 classes there. I did it in 2 parts. And you may have saw it on Facebook. Probably, I think it was last year. And yeah, I'm all for women, organizations, groups, ministries. I am just, God gave me a heart for women, and he probably did a lot of us. But yeah, congratulations on that. I was like, what is this? How can she do that? That's what I was saying. Like, this girl, she got her business. She got, she got real estate. She got a husband, children, and your children are still in school, right?
Yeah, them are older now. So she's 20. My oldest is 20.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, and then my middle one, she's on her way to graduate in this spring, and then I have my son that just entered into high school. I was a teen mom. I started pretty early, and I know before we got on the live, you and I had a brief conversation where you asked, what's your drive, what keeps you driven. And
yeah, but before we go there, I did want to say, just tell me, because you just shared, like, you were a teen mom. I was too. I was pregnant at 14, had my first child at 15. And so I can relate to being a teen mom. But that's what I want you to just tell me, with the time we have, a little bit about your story, like, who is Rumela and how did you get to where you are now? Like, a part of it, you started out as a teen mom, but go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, I was a teen mom with high hopes, high ambition. but that didn't stop me. It actually pushed me even more,
Mm-hmm.
because there was kids, there was girls in my school that was getting pregnant as a teen, becoming teen moms, and they were dropping out, and I didn't want to be another statistic.
Yes.
That was very important to me. Before that, I was still high honors, right? Still doing my thing, involved, right? Student class president,
Wow.
ROTC, from high school through the college. Um, I just didn't let that stop me. That actually pushed me more, because now I have this human being, this little small human being that I have to protect and take
Yes.
care of, and want her to be proud of me and what I have going on. So I believe, honestly, that's pushed me even more. Although I had my dreams and my goals and my ambitions, but it definitely put things more into perspective. Like, man, we got to get out here and go get it, not be another statistic, and make my family proud, make my kids proud, and of course myself, and just go after what it is that I want. And once I want it, there's nothing stopping me from getting it.
Yeah, you definitely have that drive it that you're going to share. But I was also, when that little girl came out of my body, it was like, oh my gosh, I need to make sure I give her the best life I can. And like you, I didn't want to end up on social services. And I said, nope, I will not be a statistic and keep popping babies out, with no daddy.
Right.
Let's keep it real. Like, keep popping them out with no dad. No shame to anybody that, has gone down that route. So don't y'all take it the wrong way. But
Yeah.
that was me. That was Rumela. Like, okay, I did that. But now I got to get it together, because I need to make sure this child is taken care of, right? And I wasn't gonna go and be on social service. We were living on a fruit farm. I wasn't gonna be picking cherries and apples and all that for the rest of my teenage years going into adult. No, I'm gonna do better. And so I totally can relate to what you're saying about, I got this little person now, and I got to be responsible for them and give them a better life. And she's not gonna go down this road as far as, the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't repeat my mistakes, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
for me, is my grandmother passed in 09.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like a mother to me. So it was hard, and it's still hard. Like, it still felt as though it happened like yesterday. And
Wow.
I want her to be proud of me.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it because it can get me emotional, but
I hear you. I hear
like,
you.
I ain't gonna lie, right? Teen mom, right? I was still doing my thing, but there was a period of time where I was kind of like just playing around, not really getting serious with what I wanted, because I figured like, oh, I'm just gonna get these dead end jobs, ain't gonna take me far. And
Right.
then it just was tough, right? Being a single mother, trying to get through to college, working full time. I had my own place. I secured my apartment before I even graduated high school. Like, I was very determined to do what I needed to do. And there was a point in time where I was like, not, I wasn't really following my dreams. But then, right, I don't know if everyone knows this. I don't even know if you know this, but I'm
Well,
also a professional wrestler. I started wrestling in
I think I
2007.
kind of have that in the back of my head somewhere,
Okay.
girl. I
So
think
it
I
was
saw.
something snapped in me after my second child, a few years after I had her, that made me, I was like, okay, I got to sit down and figure out what it is that I want to do for me. Some people might consider that to be selfish. And my kid's father said that to me. Oh, you're a mom now. It's not about you. You gotta focus on them and what they need. Absolutely. But what about me? What about me? I have dreams too. And I wasn't
Right.
going to give up on those dreams. So trying to manage being a mother, going to school, working full time, and then starting my wrestling career. And I was able to do that. And it was extremely fun, extremely exciting. And I
Wow.
was bringing kids with me to the shows. They were with me during training. And then, there's so much, right? It's only so much we can cover in the 30 minutes we have.
Yes. Yes.
But my story, there's a lot that I can definitely share, and I do plan on in the future writing a book about it, because
Mm-hmm.
I've overcome domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in very serious situations. I've struggled, right? So my story, I'm sure I would like to share it one day, so that
Yeah.
I can encourage another woman that may have been in my position.
Yes.
Keep going, you
Yeah.
know, follow your dreams and try to make life work for you. not the other way around. So
Yeah.
that's always been like that for me. And like I said, going back to whatever I want, I'm going to get it because I'm
Yes,
going to put
you are.
the for it. And I don't take no for an answer.
You surely don't. I mean, there's nothing that is going to stop you. I'm thinking of a song that I'll get a song in my heart and it just speaks to me. And it's called, it's Warrior. And you are a warrior. I forget the lady's name. I've been playing it every morning and I just repeat it over and over. She's a warrior. And that's what you are. That's what I'm getting as you just share some of your story. And so, you were going to start to share what drives you, like what besides I know you have a relationship with God, but what and I think you just said it, like you need to do this for you. I mean, you need to do what's in your heart for you. And yes, you
Yeah.
have children, and it's great when you can do both. It really is that you don't have to wait till they grow up and get out of the house. You can manage both, and if you got some kind of support, that even makes it even better. But what drives you? I guess if you can give me a
Why?
answer.
It's my why. Everyone should have a why. And my why is that I want to break generational curses
Hmm.
and generational wealth. And I want to leave a legacy behind. So when I leave this earth, the time that I did spend here, I did it by encouraging and empower other people to do what it is they want for their life. And that somewhere along the line, I have made some kind of impact. So
Yeah,
that's what drives me.
it's her why. Did y'all hear that? Her why that drives her. Oh my God, we got so many similarities. You just use words that I use when you just use some words. We gotta just have a little more of a conversation at some point.
Yeah,
We have
definitely.
so many similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And so as we wrap it up, um, what would you say to another woman to encourage her to step out into her greatness and all that is in her heart? Because there are women like us, and so I used to be shy and timid, very shy and timid, walk with my head down, look at people. And who I am today is because of God. And y'all, this is Faith Friday, I forgot to say that, but if it wasn't for God, I would not be sitting here. I'd probably still be walking around shy and timid with my head down and not looking at people in the eye, in their eyes. And so there's women that are still in that place and they probably want to step out. You see what I mean? They want to step out and do something, one thing that's in their heart, right? So what would you say to that woman to encourage her? You're a woman who has so much in your heart and you go after it.
Yeah.
You're going to go and get it. And so share that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would like to say that um, I'm going to share with what my professor shared with me is that your life begins when you step outside your comfort zone.
Wow.
And once you do that, you stand in your power because we have that. That
Wow.
best I can say is just step outside your comfort zone and lean into the fear, lean into it and keep going.
Wow. Wow. So yeah, that thing, that comfort thing, that it comes with that is fear,
Mhm.
and so when you step out of that comfort and even the fear, then your life begins. And we all had to do that because I'm sure you had some fearful thoughts at some point, like, wow, if I do this, what are
What happens, but that's what builds you up is when you are able to face that,
yes,
you
yes,
know, and just
yes,
lean into it and just get through
yes,
it and just
yes,
keep going and keep moving forward and believe more in yourself than anyone
yes,
does.
yes.
That that's what's going to help you get through all that.
Yeah. And I say somebody said it, I heard him punch fear right in the face, you
Yep.
know, punch punch fear right in the face, or even that comfort. But yeah, you just got to push past it and step into what is in your heart. And once you do that and you keep stepping, it's going to get easier and easier to do it and to fight the lies that say you can't do it, or who do you think you are doing it, or whether it's coming from a close person that, they'll be like, who do you think you are? But the lies are always trying to stop you. So,
and Miss Sylvia, I would also like to say this. I'm also a faithful spiritual person, and God is my center. He is not going to give me something that I can't do. So I know as long as He got me, I'm good.
Yes, 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 yes. He has the ultimate say so of who we are. And so when you come to a place where you realize that what He says matters past anybody else, right? But He has the ultimate say so. And so once you get a hold of that, you can step into your purpose and all those things in your heart and walk into it and live in it and be who God purposed and planned and created you to be here on this earth. And you reach people or reach lives that you never would have if you stayed back there in that comfort zone, right? Because we all have been put on this earth to contribute something of ourselves, whether it's one thing or it's 50 million like yourself and myself and other women. I mean, we all have been put on this earth for a purpose, for a reason, but to leave something of our lives into the lives of somebody else. Like you said, you want to leave that legacy, and so we are 2 minutes before 2, and I said it's about a half an hour, but I really do appreciate you coming on. I am inspired, Rumela, just watching you. I am so inspired in the drive that you have and the keep upness. I'm going to create my own word. Keep upness, that you just keep moving. You keep going. I know somewhere in there you get some sleep. Somewhere in there you get some sleep. And I know you eat because you be cooking those meals. Or I've seen you out at restaurants, so I know you be eating, but I know somewhere in there, but it's like when I see you on social media, it's like you don't even sleep. But I'm sure you do. Somewhere you
it's funny.
How many hours?
It's funny you say that because when I went on vacation, I sent out like a little quick blast saying, "Hey, I'm looking for a couple of realtors to help cover for me while I'm away because I want to make sure my clients are good." Because at the end of the day, real estate is a 24/7 job.
Yes.
That never really sleeps. But I'm not I'm literally getting on the plane. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and the realtor I text, she said, "Girl, do you ever sleep?" Because I text her at 4 in the morning. I said, "I do. It's just not at this moment because I just want to make sure things are in order. I have time to sleep when I pass, but I do make sure I get the rest that I do need."
Yes, I hear you, girl. I do too. People like, girl, you got to use wisdom, right? But if you are focused, you can do the things that you have in your heart. You just gotta stay focused. You gotta get some little organization and do it. And you know when your body needs to rest. I do.
Oh yeah.
If I need to just come home and take a nap. Yeah. And so
but here's the thing though. Once you are intentional with what you're looking to accomplish, because that's the key, your mindset and then the attention, I promise you will get what it is that you are looking for.
Yes, I love that word that you just used. That is a very important word in our lives, especially when you are in as much as we are doing. That word, intentional. You have to be intentional. You can't be like, "Oh yeah, I want to do that," or I'm gonna. I mean, you have to be intentional and do it. You can't allow the distractions to stop you from doing it, because distractions will come and they will get you off track. Even just picking up this phone, like next thing you know, you 30 minutes in a black hole, like you got pulled right in there, and you trying to do something else that you got sitting in front of you, right? And so we all go through that, but you have to. I'd be like, okay, so we get off this phone, because you got to do this, right? But that is a key word, and being able to manage as many things as you do and I do and other women that's in our heart, and still have that self-care and that me time and loving on your man and making sure they're taken care of, right? I tell people, I'm like, with all I do, I know I take care of my man. I'll tell somebody, I know I take care of my man. So, okay, they don't require that much. Some of them, they can be a little more than, sometimes they're a little more. But, and people just, you have to be intentional, right? You got a schedule, you know what you got to do, you do it.
what? Have some room for some buffer.
Yes.
But turn off that phone, silence those notifications, and get
Yes.
on top of your business, honey. Get on top of your business.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. Like, it really is.
It
You know,
is.
we all get the same 24 hours, right?
We all do. Yes. Yes. We all get 24 hours. And it's up to you what you're going to use those 24 hours to do. And so I can sleep all day, or I can be doing about my business, right? Doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing, and go home and be with my family.
That's
right?
it.
Well, Ramella, and I love your name, because I ain't found nobody else like that has your name. I'm sure there's somebody else out there, but I love your name. It's very unique. But I am so grateful and blessed, as we say, to have you come on, take the time and come on and share some of your self with me on my show, and share a little bit about your life. And we definitely need to, like, just, have coffee or lunch or something like that, because I know you'll make room for me.
Oh, absolutely. Anything you need, like I said, we're here to support each other.
Yes.
And it takes community. It really do. So anything you need, I try to make myself accessible to everybody, and everyone that works with me knows that. I try to make myself accessible because, it's always good to have that support.
It is. And you and I gonna connect at some point in the business part, at some point. So but thank you. Go and show that house, girl.
Yeah, let me get Miss Sylvia.
All right. Well, God bless you.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
And so, y'all, that is our Sylvia Show for today. And Ramella is just an amazing woman. And this is Women History Month. We're celebrating women. And these women that are coming on the show, God pretty much just dropped them in my heart. I get like pictures. People say visions, but I get pictures of something if I'm supposed to do something. And I get a picture. And so it was like, I got a picture of every Friday during the month of March, celebrating a woman that was, and it was local women, not somebody, just somebody like even out of my, what do I say? Anyway, it was women that I was connected to in one way or another. And so the women that you've seen come on every Friday, it's as though God showed me each woman, and each one was available to be on the show. And I'm just encouraged. I'm excited. I'm encouraged. I love being connected to other women, whether it's in business, and ministry and life. And God just has put that in my heart to reach out to other women and be an encouragement to them. Rumella is an amazing woman. Shantae Collier Rankin. Shantae, if I'm saying your name right, she was our first guest. And then it was Dawn Butler. Shantae is a reverend. She's a leader. She's a director of so many things. And Dawn she has her art studio. She just had a grand opening. And I was there to do a blessing over her business. And if y'all don't know, I'm also a pastor. And so I wore my little collar just so that, I got people know who I was, but some people don't even know how to take that. Anywho, and then my niece, Shalonda, she came on. She's an amazing young lady with that entrepreneur spirit, which is in our bloodline. And Rumella today. And she has, when I first saw her, she pulled up on a motorcycle. She's a wrestler. She's a business owner. She's a mom. She's a wife. Just got married in Hawaii, and she is just on fire for helping women in the business community, or just helping other people out. And so I just am so inspired by her and all the women that have been on this broadcast this month. There's one more person. I'm going to bring her on tomorrow. It is my niece, Crystal Marie Jones, and she just wrote a book. And I haven't even grabbed the book yet, but she dropped in my heart to highlight her. So she's going to be on tomorrow. No, actually Sunday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. And so she's going to be on Sunday afternoon. We haven't even picked the time. It's going to be a pop-up a pop-up live broadcast for her to talk about her book that she has written, and it's out there. It's on the market. Wow. And my own personal story, I've written my memoir. I just need to get it published. Oh my gosh. So my niece, like, she beat me to it. I mean, hers is not, I don't think it's a memoir, it's a book. However, that's next on my to-do. And but yeah, thank you for joining. And I plan to continue the Sylvia Show every Friday at 1:30. So please come out or join us. And until next time, I want you to live well, take care of yourself, and God bless. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Happy Resurrection Day. And yeah, God bless.